Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling birds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a day. Sometime too hard the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion dim, and every fair from fair sometime declines by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou wert, nor shall death bribe thou wanderest in his shade, when in eternal life to time thou goest. So long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives there. And this gives life to thee.
William Shakespeare. Today we are going to do a poem that was one of his 154 sonnets. Now, it is very hard to talk about Shakespeare in a nutshell. As you noticed, as you have always heard, he was a mystic man at a time when there were no dictionaries or such good grammar book. He was a wizard of words. He was a playwright, actor. He was absolutely a fantastic songwriter when it came to his songs in the plays. We are unfortunate in our syllabus. We don't have the original text of his plays. But today, at least we are lucky, we are going to do his sonnet number 18. Shall I compare thee? Come, let's sit. As always, I will read the text and you just follow. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's leaves hath all too short a date. Now you will find, as Shakespeare was more than 400 years now, ago, he wrote in Old English. English, as we know, tinged with Old English words. কিছু পুরনো দিনের এই শব্দগুলো পাবে, the words like thee, thou, thy, hath. Thee means you, thou means your, hath means has. He's talking about a man. Now, in sonnets in Elizabethan age, when sonnets had just started coming in, they were usually written about beautiful women, about kings and queens, but nobody actually wrote about the beauty of men. Shakespeare he broke that tradition. And he started writing about a friend of his, W.H. Now, who is Mr. W.H.? Historians has been thinking about it for a long time. किसी को नहीं पता है कि ये Mr. W.H. जो है ये कौन है. So we shall leave it to that, and we shall not dwell upon the historically, wondered question, who is Mr. W.H.? He was probably a patron or an actor or an earl. Back at the time, they thought it was the Earl of Pembroke. We are not going to dwell on that. For us, W.H. will be mentioned as the poet's friend. So here is Mr. W.H. Shakespeare thinks he's very beautiful. He's very fair and lovely to look at. So to celebrate his beauty, he writes this poem. এত ভালো দেখতে বন্ধুকে যে বন্ধুর এই সৌন্দর্যকে উদযাপন করার জন্য সনেট লিখে ফেললেন বেশ কয়েকটা, তার মধ্যে একটা এইটা। শ্যাল আই কম্পেয়ার ইট টু আ সামার্স ডে? কিসের সঙ্গে তুলনা করব তোমার বন্ধু এই অপূর্ব সৌন্দর্যকে? গ্রীষ্মের দিনের সাথে? क्या समर डे के साथ तुलना की जाए आपकी खूबसूरती का? Now why is he comparing anything to a summer's day? We might think this is so irrational, because here in India, a tropical country, summer is very hot, summer is unbearable. But in England, mind you, it is 6 months of winter and almost 6 months of total summer. So for them, countries which keep covered for almost 6 months in snow, summer is a wonderful time, and April is just the best time of the year. So he's saying, should I compare you to a summer's day? But you are more beautiful and more temperate. You are more lovely. তুমি তো গ্রীষ্মের দিনের সাথে কি তুলনা করবো? তুমি তো তার থেকেও অনেক বেশি সুন্দর. You are just so lovely. I cannot just compare you to a summer's day. Summer's day is good, beautiful, but you are more beautiful. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's leaves hath all to show to date. अब समर के साथ भी आपकी तुलना कैसे की जाए? समर में तूफान आता है, बारिश आता है, और क्या होता है? छोटा छोटा जो फूल होते हैं वो गिर जाते हैं. The storm of summer comes and it just withers away. The birds, the flowers, they just wither away. Such a stormy time. So summer is unpredictable. কালবৈশাখী আসে, গ্রীষ্মে সে তো সব ফুলের কুড়িকে ঝরিয়ে দেয়. তাকে কি করে আমি তোমার সাথে তুলনা করব? You are not rude, but originally summertime is rude. It brings the storms. So you are so beautiful, but you are so balanced. But summer is beautiful, it is not balanced. So I cannot compare your beauty to a summer's day. In next stanza, the poet says, sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion trimmed. Sometimes in summer the eye of heaven shines too brightly. What is eye of heaven? Eye of heaven. Heaven means sky, and what is the eye? The sun. In summertime sometimes the sun shines too brightly. So sun किसे कहा जा रहा है? सूरज को, जिसका धूप ज्यादा हो जाता है. It becomes too bright. Sometimes too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion trimmed. Now look at the sky right now. It is afternoon, but look at the sky. The sun has gone beyond clouds and it has become gloomy. तो क्या होता है? कभी कभी धूप चला जाता है और सब कुछ छाव में आ जाता है. So the clouds can come any time in summer and it can dim the complexion of the sun. Complexion of the sun कैसा है? Complexion, how is the complexion? সূর্যের গায়ের রং সোনালি ফর্সা, তো সেই বন্ধুর গায়ের রঙও সোনালি ফর্সা. কিন্তু বন্ধুর গায়ের রং যাবার নয়, তার সৌন্দর্য সব সময়ের জন্য. সূর্যের সৌন্দর্য কিচ্ছু বলা যায় না. এই যে গ্রীষ্মেও তাকে কি করেছে? মেঘে ঢেকে দিয়েছে. কখনো কখনো সে ভীষণ রোদে জ্বলে পড়ে যায়, সেই দিন গ্রীষ্মের দিন আবার কখনো মেঘে ঢেকে যায়। We cannot predict whether it is going to be a cloudy day or is it going to be a sunny day. We just can't predict it. We keep asking ourselves. But the poet says, you are not unpredictable. Like the summer day, your fairness is forever. Your fairness does not dim with clouds. It does not become too loud with the sun. And every fair from fair sometime declines by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. How can I compare you with a summer day? In summer day, the days are long, but they are destined to be long or short. It is a specific time. Summer is a specific time. It is a lease. What is a lease? Lease is an amount of time that something is given to you to enjoy. It has a time span. इसके बाद ले लिया जाएगा. Lease पर है. But your beauty is not in the lease. It is not the summertime that is under lease. Your beauty is forever. Why? Because in summer, चाहे वो कुछ भी हो, it can be anything, a tree, a flower, it can be anything, a bird, a butterfly, everything has a life. और उसके बाद क्या होता है? उसके लाइफ जब खत्म हो जाता है वो मर जाता है. It goes away. And he says, by chance, कैसे चला जाता है कोई, या वो इंसान हो या कुछ और, by chance, accidentally, or nature's changing course untrimmed. আর তা না হলে সে প্রকৃতির নিয়ম অনুসারেই চলে যাবে. It will go away according to the law of the nature. Everything in this world will go according to the law of the nature. So also summer goes away every year after a few months according to the law of the nature. But the eternal summer shall not fade. But your beauty, my friend, your beauty will never ever fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou owest. और जिस खूबसूरती का आप हकदार हो वो कभी नहीं जाएगा. Your beauty will never go away. তোমার সৌন্দর্য কেউ নিতে পারবে না তোমার থেকে. রোদ্দুর তুমি নাও, গ্রীষ্ম তুমি নাও, এদের সবার দিন শেষ হবে, তোমার দিন কিন্তু শেষ হবে না. Nor lose possession of that fair thou owest, nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade. Death is very proud. He's very proud. Why? He knows that everything in this world is under my grip. I can take away the life any moment I want. Everything is in my hand. But the poet here says to his friend, मौत कभी भी ये फक्र नहीं कर पाएगा कि तुम उसके लपेट में. কোনোদিন মৃত্যু তোমাকে নিতে পারবে না, আর তাই মৃত্যু গর্ব করে বলতে পারবে না তুমি আমার ছাওয়ায় হেঁটে বেড়াচ্ছ, যখন ইচ্ছা তোমাকে আমি নিয়ে নিতে পারি. নো, ডেথ ক্যান নট brag. Death just cannot brag about one person. That's you. You are so beautiful. Now, when the poet says this, we think, isn't this over the top? What is he talking about? Everybody dies. Even a beautiful friend, Mr. W.H., whoever he is, God bless, will die. Why is the poet bragging like this? Why is he so proud? Nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade, when in eternal lines to time thou growest. The poet says, you have no death. Tumi morbe na. You have no death because you will keep growing. Your beauty will keep growing in my lines. My lines. What lines? किन lines के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं वो? He's talking about the lines of his sonnet, his poem. He's saying, my poems will never die. So also my poems, which are celebrating your beauty, will live forever. और मेरे कविताओं में तुम्हारी खूबसूरती हमेशा के लिए ऐसा है बंद होकर रह जाएगा. আমার কবিতায় তোমার সৌন্দর্য চিরকাল বেঁচে থাকবে বন্ধু. Now he goes on to say the most beautiful lines perhaps that we hear, confident but true. So long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to me. পৃথিবীতে যতদিন মানুষ থাকবে, as long as there are human beings on this earth, They will be reading because they will have eyes. And as long as they have eyes, they will read my poetry. They will read my sonnets. And as long as they read my sonnets, my friend, you will live through my sonnets. আমার কবিতার পংক্তি হয়ে তোমার সৌন্দর্য থেকে যাবে। যতদিন পৃথিবীতে মানুষ আছে তারা কবিতা পড়বে আমার, তুমি জেনে রেখো। আর সেই কবিতা যতদিন তারা পড়বে তোমার সৌন্দর্যের কথা জানতে পারবে। তাই তোমার সৌন্দর্য ইটার্নাল। Your beauty is eternal, it will never die. Now you might think this is over the top. You might think he's talking too much confidence. But Shakespeare lives on, my dear students. Shakespeare lives and he will live because he created words. A guy who went to school and left it, he was a dropout at the age of 14. Some say he had stolen a deer and ran away for some time, absconding. He was in debt, borrowing money, not paying, in fights wherever he was and he was not. But he could write like no other could. No other still does. Think like him, write like him. Philosopher, poet, a true connoisseur of beauty. সৌন্দর্যকে তার মতো করে বুঝতে পেরেছে, সৌন্দর্যকে তার মতো করে বোঝাতে পারে, ব্যাখ্যা করতে পারে, বর্ণনা করতে পারে, এমন লেখক আমরা সত্যি খুব কম পেয়েছি সাহিত্যে। This is Shakespeare, the man who was as simple as he was beautiful. I hope you understood the poet, but more importantly, I hope you loved the poem. This is a sonnet, and sonnet is a lyrical kind of poem. It's a lyrical kind of poetry. Read it, try to understand it. I suppose I've made some sense. Kuch to samajh paaye ho zarur. So read it and get back to me with any questions. Anything you feel like, do write under in the comment section or just WhatsApp me back. That's it for today. Keep reading. Stay home. Stay safe. Bye.